You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? Alright then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words. Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
What should I try this time?
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously.
So say nè nè. Hello. Ta dừng một lần cái to nè. Hello. Bài vào đây. Chồng like lươn một lấy ngày này nói em đây ngày nay like lươn tới giờ like ăn chu vào đây. Pi mau nói rằng ngày nay like pi mau ở đây vào đây. Ngày nay like du chiên ra đòn. Đó là mà ông còn làm. So đây nè nè mày tập một lên game to kêu vào đây. Ngày nay học lươn tịch. Nè chắc quan trọng ra kêu vào đó. Ok. Bây giờ nè em tự với cái mission sân cái mỗi khát bê chưa này ta let's go xong clash với đỡ bell mọi người nè. Hello phụ bell hello nên em like tầng phí tầng YouTube tầng Facebook này complete chia sẻ này mọi người nè chia sẻ mình mới phong nè chia sẻ cái bán react các bạn này mà let's go ngày nay phải chỉ trâu lấy account tiền là account bị chọc đó ngày này lên anh trang này ta tớp tại farm mora chất bàn mày âm với hai chồng và đỡ cro mora đây mình và đỡ về đẹp thằng nhóm cro mora và đỡ cro đã bạn cho bác chẳng bạn pin nè talk to Sakaria chmul cop 3 สงลีจีออกอะคอน create mora อัดบานไม่ตาเนี่ยไอ้ตัวก่อนนั้นยังดูจิลิกกันแหละคอนแควอะคอนแควบอกสงลีเหมือนดูจิเตะตัว mora แต่นั้นดูจิมูลหายcái bànสงลีอดนี่เนี่ยอดนี่ mora เนี่ยอดประกาศ mora ใจอ่อนไอ้ดูจิไม่จะดูมีมูลหายบอกก้อนเนี่ยเพลย์บ้านเนี่ยการเล่นนั่งเล่นอยู่ว่าอะคอนแควบอกstory digital khỏe bỏ sông lìบอกมันคอนเทคคือ story khỏe này cái tên mora sông lì nữa nè cái tên sông lì mua mora nữa này mora nữa mua chỉ bị mora nữa mora này bắt cát ឯគេប៉ារ៉ូដឺ31 star នៅប្រតាន់វាយផងអត់តាន់វាយបើតែចាំអាសាតាន់មានពេលវាយបើដែរ
More speed.
ចាំវាយចាំមើលវាយថ្ងៃក្រោយសង្ហៃចាំតើខ្ញុំទៅសល់មួយថ្ងៃអីខ្ញុំវាយ ទម្លាប់ដល់ក្រក់របស់ខ្ញុំដូចពេលមេរៀនចាំមេរៀនចិត្តប្លុកអីនេះសល់ពេលកន្លះខែចុលមើលតើសល់មួយថ្ងៃអត់មើលនេះ No sis no mora អូមកពី no sis ញ៉ាំអីលេងចុះនេះមាន dendro coolie មួយតែដឹងនៅណា where maybe នៅលើរត់ឃើញ maybe ហើយផាយចំណុចលើនេះអាហ្នឹងអត់មាននេះតែយើងទៅកន្លែងមួយទៀតចំណុចចំឡើង teleport ចំឡៅអាចឲ្យស្អាតបានវិញហើយអីគេដល់បញ្ញាចំគេចំឡៅអាចឲ្យស្អាតបានវិញហើយស្អាតគេដល់ star មែនស្អាតហ្នឹងដែរអូប៊ីឲ្យ star ឬអីគេដែរតើយើង let's go
Time to scout.
ចំសាន់ហោះគេសាន់ដើរខ្យល់យ៉ាងនេះសាន់នោះសាន់នោះមិនយ៉ាងនេះដើរលើខ្យល់យ៉ាងបាក់ដើរលើអាកាសផាច់តើមួយទៀត let's go ហានៅក្រោមលើហ្នឹងwebcam but forever ឲ្យមកទៅ
If we head to higher ground,
ចាំ
we can do
ចង់
a full
ឃើញ
recon of
webcam មែន
enemy
បើដែរ
activity in the area.
ចង់វាយ webcam មិនដាក់លើក៏បានតែ install ដាក់នេះបើដឹងថាណាStar ក៏សេខុសដែរសេលឿនពេកច្រឡំដៃអូខេបើដែរ
More speed.
ចង់ឆ្ងល់ឲ្យស្អាតគេឲ្យស្អាតវាយ3សិន2ហ្នឹង
You'll get frostbite. Solidify. Order guide you.
មកបើងាប់2
Let's light it up.
ងាប់មួយតា
Oz, reveal thyself.
មកបាត់ too easy
Shudder.
មកបាត់អស់នេះ
Miscalculated.
ដាក់ webcam មកអញ្ចឹង ដាក់អីខ្ញុំដាក់នេះយើងដាក់ខណ្ឌដាក់យល់ថាខ្លាយកាមេរ៉ានេះ ខ្លាយកាមេរ៉ាមែនតា
More speed.
ខ្ញុំសងលេងមានចេះប្រើងយល់តា លេងអត់
Stabilize.
នេះទៅប្រើយូឡាវាយមួយណាយល់ខ្លួនឯង
Solidify.
ចំណាគេណាចំ what the heck មកបានណាចំនៅលើ no ចំ1000បរិមាត្រទៀត what the heck មកពីណាសុកចេញមកវាក់ហ្មងហាយើទៀតហើយខ្ញុំអត់អីបើតែខ្ញុំតែម្លាយតាអា account នេះខ្ញុំមាន200 star ជាងតែឥឡូវមិនអត់ឃើញអញ្ចឹងបងដាក់ star មកវិញខ្ញុំ star ខ្ញុំមិនមាន0អញ្ចឹងបាត់លីងអត់ដឹងដែរបាទដែរចំវាយងាប់បាត់ទុះហើយ
Stabilize.
ចំផ្ទុះរបស់យើងដែរ
By royal decree. Everybody stand back.
មកបងងាប់
I will have order.
នោះ 57k ងាប់អស់លេង
Gather.
អូនេះអូកាឡា
I'll be back.
តែ3ទៀត
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
ប៊ុំ
Quake.
let's go អស់តា
More speed.
ចុះអស់ហើយមើលនេះមើលសិនអស់ហើយតើអស់កមីសិនតែយើងទៅប្រម៉ូសិនសង្លី20 second មានអារម្មណ៍ថាមួយ plate seal មែន20 second seal របស់សង្លី cooldown ឬ duration រយៈពេល20 second នេះ duration ណា20 second តាតែ cooldown 20 គឺ cooldown 12 second នេះទៅអស់ប្រើនេះទៅអស់ប្រើ20 second ជូរតនេះមែនតា seal គាត់តែកាត់តាម plate មែនខ្ញុំអូខេអានេះប៉ុណ្ណឹង
Add Ash.
បងហ្គេមហ្នឹងពេលធ្វើគេទៅធ្វើតេសម្ដងយូរណាស់តេមិនខ្វេះមែន
Thank you for
ខ្វេះច្រើនដល់ខ្វេះត្រូវធ្វើយូរអីមិនបានយើង
Add Astra.
ធ្វើចប់សាខ្វេះវានិយាយគ្នាច្រើនសាច់រឿងវាវែងអញ្ចឹងណាបងចាំមើល Wanderer ខ្ញុំមួយលេងត្រូវអត់ Wanderer មើលសិនមិនត្រូវខ្វាយអានេះ event នេះធ្វើឲ្យនេះទៅឲ្យអស់តាខុកបនធីនហើយតានេះឲ្យអស់ហើយនៅតាខុកហើយនឹង domain ហើយនឹង boss មិនវាយទេ
More speed.
តោះធ្វើวันណា event ធ្វើចប់តោះនេះកុំឲ្យຕົកយូរពេកនាំទៅប្អូនធ្វើឲ្យទៅសមមួយទៀតណោះនេះ unlock ស្អែកហ្នឹងនេះធ្វើឲ្យតោះនេះអូ domain វាយចូលចិត្តនេះអា event វាយនេះ event វាយគ្នាចូលចិត្តវាយចូលចិត្តធ្វើនេះបងចង់ឲ្យបងវាយ មេ dragon ខ្ញុំវាយអត់ដែលងាប់សោះមេ dragon ណាបើ dragon មួយណាចុះឡើយនេះស្អីគេនេះកន្លែងនេះកន្លែងនេះដូចកន្លែងនេះដឹងដែលត្រូវគប់អីគប់មានតា hydro គប់ក៏មាននោះនេះស្អីគេចុះនេះគេ geo គប់មានណា pyro គប់ក៏មាននេះស្អីគេក្រៅគប់ក៏មានអស់នេះមានអស់តានេះកន្លែងនេះដូចកន្លែងគប់ណាកន្លែងពួកអាមេបោះគប់ចុះរូបម៉ូរ៉ារូបហ្នឹងហើយរូបដូចម៉ូរ៉ាកន្លែងគេណាយល់នេះចំ Genshin ហ្នឹង 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 G lên lại event thôi mình ấy này lại nó cái thời cái làm cái sân này sân là nó cái thời làm reward thằng này mình đi call anh ấy cái state pha cái gì vô mùi nè thì pha dân vay đồng tiếng nữa nè ngó bay vang như vay đồng tiền này vay đồng tiền bàn dương này thêm đang vay cả đợt thêm đang mà đã đến với ngay thêm nó vui đằng này phải đến với ta phải đến phải chỉ lươn chưa nên nó rước ca ra nên nó là trên lòng là ca ra
Illusion shattered. Teamwork is strength. You're toast. Out of the frying pan.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Huh?
There is no escape.
ngọt tiệt làm một cái chuẩn này khai hai điểm này khai này khai hai cái này cả sáng em cả sáng này cả sáng em bạn này chào bạn làm bạn này
Rain cutter.
Nice and spicy.
Let's light it up.
mày phải bơ hồi đánh atra món bơ hồi đánh này atra vào đội ô cả lá xi mau men có chiến tan mày
Illusion shattered.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh? Know my sword. Huh? Witness the power of Gugwa.
Torn to oblivion.
nổ một sáng chiêng chồng
I'm going in.
Eat this.
xe tải tỏi xe tải ta dân bà dân trong vay to dân trong này dân mình là bà dân trong vay to đi mày nói nè dân trong vay ban trong ban reward nó như tàu vay à nên mới tiền nè nè bồn đi buồn nè trong vay pi đong ngó ba nè đọt xóm mày nói nè vay pi đong mấy tiếng này mày nói việt mà nấu mà đã một đằng máu hay dân vay mà đón khi nào đón mình ok mà nói này vay pi đong cà phê lia dớn này mày nói người run cả thôi giờ vậy xin bong ok hỏi là xe lướn chạy tài salon đầy ok bây giờ cô mới stole the hydro cube ok bây giờ cô mới stole lụi mến được nhưng vì môn đài tài lâu sật tài vay niệm là bài cao ok vòng như lan môi hôi tao lo bây giờ perfect bây giờ speed fast mode đạo bạo vay nè bạo vay mến cho mà mày vay chứ thêm ní có ok
Shine down.
Out of the frying pan. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Everybody stand back.
trên tam ok
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
tan này
You're toast.
Let's light it up.
nói này
Yeah, I'm going in. Huh? Yeah. Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
stay mà ná what the heck
Dreamwork. Huh?
cái chai ở trên sòng chai này
Let me weave you a verse.
ok anh ấy nấu ô cả la xin mau nữa
Rain outlines your.
chấm xong lính chấm ra đến ấy chỉ làm ra đần sao lính pra ấy kể nên bơ có đời sao chứ ban màn khay nữa pra ấy kể được khách chỉ ngộp chắc hoàn chân này nha ta nhưng cảm ơn đăng bảo sang lính men pra được khách này được khách đi men trắng chùm like mà nó đi men mà đó là pay khe phong vậy là stir energy stir damage ngồi vào để khách oi này nè không mơ để mấy đang là tụi ông bẹt đâu nè chắc hoàn chân nè bị pra nó vậy nè pra bot crab vậy nè bây giờ còn đấy sang lính ok sang lính carry là hai let's go dương một lẹt hai ạ pa đấy bắt đầu mình lên nó tầm lại mình nha đã bong mấy con rồi nhôm ok bật ok bật scroll chữ tài skill chữ tài at đôi mình sâu chữ sọ bong mờ at có sâu xí thế à chữ thế là bơ có sâu chữ thế cứ để mình có nó skill bắt đầu skill chữ chữ at chữ chữ bơ con rỡ bơ sao chữ tên nó ngay bắt đầu hello bắt đầu sun mini đây bắt đầu bong hai bắt đầu explore map rồi nào bắt đầu tan này tan man nào bắt đầu nào tổng tao này đâu thêm lấy đàn thêm như lấy khăn là thêm đi khăn là nè thêm đi perfect vậy thêm đi bộ ấy anh mỹ hỏi bán là được bộ này à thêm này à thêm lấyอย่างมันเนี่ยthêm ấy thêm hô tao mà nè hô tao mà mình đã này mình đã bên đây mình bây giờ hô tao mà ok cho mình mơ là mấy anh kia này mình bộ slam trâu mạch nè hay trấu nè chồng này bay mình trấu chạm chứa đó này bia tắc nè tắc nó vào đây không cá này nè ban sang lên hút tao về bàn ta giờ vậy đâu vậy thế xin chó ấp gió nhỉ nó nè và bên nó xin chó ấp gió sao vì thiệt tật chân đã đây mình đã free lâu đã đây mình đã du la mình chấm slow what the heck why so slow
Odds reveal. Everybody stand back. Beg for mercy.
Team này easy bắt đấy
This is order.
nó 80k nè, có gì
Stabilize.
xử lý chữ với 80k
Teamwork is strict.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
use with main front
Flood of frost. Crush.
ngóp này
Rack and ruin.
này chó pisan cọp gì hay pisan slow nè ra slow
Let's light it up. Yeah. Everybody stand.
Order guide you.
Beg for mercy. Shudder.
Ngóp này
Freeze to the core. Beg for mercy.
ngóp bắt đây
Eye for an eye.
hai đâu rồi let's go xuống đây bạn đơ vô lì chi nó trong YouTube xuống đây bạn đơ hai baby chồng đỡ chua mai quá nhưng mà đỡ ok bạn đơ thay nhưng hai bạn đơ thay nè bạn đơ mi lâu ban sông lý siêu chat tech mà pay k ok bạn đơ em bạn đơ ban sông lý lên một bạn đơ sưu là nè bạn đơ nắng activate solo time បាន 50000 ហើយស្ដីដល់សារ៉ាស្ដីបាទបាទអញ្ចឹងបាន C6 បាទអញ្ចឹងបាន C6 5 star save RAM ជាម៉ានយូរបាទយូរ C6 C6 យើងត្រូវមានខ្ទង់មើល400 វិសណា400វិសអាចលើហ្នឹងអាច600វិសបើយើងចង់បាក់ចង់បអត់លុះ50អត់សើបើយើងលុះទៀតអាចលើងទៀតតនេះធីមនេះហូតតៅបានតធីមនេះតធីមនេះវាយធីមហូតតៅបាន let's go Another day object.
Nice and spicy. Rain cutter. No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Mật khơi bên ngắt chân này.
Booba, get them. Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword.
Ngó lên. Stem now, what the heck?
Time to go.
I will have order. Gather.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
50 tiền. Muốn đưa mình ta. Đưa rồi. Đưa rồi. Đưa rồi. Last one. Patch. Một tóc em nè. Ta giờ một tiệt chừng coi thêm này có hút tay quay bán nào nè ta giờ thêm ta đá tới mạch đồ cháo này cho môi nhầm xạ nó mùi xạ speed pha môi nè của bạ bản nào nè cho mơ xạ mưa sân
Stabilize.
You're toast. Out of the frying pan. Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword.
ngói nè tới what the heck cái sao mày mà plate mà pay pi sự khăn nè sao nè pay pi sự khăn vay trên nè cho mình chạm chư sao mà chạm ngộp đó tầng o không nè cho mà pay pi sự khăn này vay sao mày nhưng mà thêm một tao khăn mà nè vay à mình mà pay pi sự khăn nè sao video nấu đông không nè đồng những vay xua nè cọp rồi nó pay pi sự khăn lương tao nè mình sẽ vay năng mà sẽ vay lại năng nè lại năng vay vô speed pha nè speed năng này speed pha chồng tao vay sao mình mà pay pi sự khăn lương pi nè chắc dân xạ này mà speed pha hơi giờ vay cọp tiền mà giờ vay thêm một tao tao đã mình tao dân speed pha let's go tao dân thêm năng vay có rồi
Eat this. Booba, get them. Rain cutter. Rain
chồng chiếm
outlines
chồng
your fate.
bắt thấy chiếm nhà chiếm trao rồi chiếm này chiếm nó chiếm với trao ngọt nè chào ba về ngọt này mới tiết xì máu men là vô ngọt đấy ngọt đấy
Out of the frying pan. Witness the power of Booba. No, my sword. You're toast.
trong làm một cái này chứ trong tam là cái này tam là cái ta
Solidify.
hết tiệt toàn này toàn đằng
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword. Rain outlines your. Booba,
cái khang mình tàn này khang là thêm khang mình tàn cái phát khang mình tàn
time to go.
I will have order.
Rain cutter. No, my sword.
trong này sau mê thèm men sau mê tiếc này toàn ó nè
Into the fire.
chào bác
Eat this.
anh ấy tan mấy what the heck chiêm man táo nó này chiêm ngon chạ mơ nè bắt chư đâu đói what the heck
Witness the power of Booba. No, my sword. Booba, get them.
no nè tan mà cái nè năng mà cái ta thế còn hai speed phát mấy nào nè còn tía nè what the heck à mấy pin này vay trong làm ông ngọt nó to thế ngọt này cho anh vay
Rain outlines.
ngon này sao bay tiếng đó ngon bạn ta Trong này vay ạ, thom mà đang xua. Và nên là một bạn này. Chọc, 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 chạ, chạ, chạ. Trong này, suýt phán nó cứ giả hao người ta nè, bạ người ta. Cháu này. Nhưng mà là đang xua. Cái vay à, thom mà đã vay là một pay pi sụt khăn là vay này một pin tia vay trâu khăn này. Pin tia vay to này. Là thêm một này mà thêm là đánh cả là thêm lại đánh này vay cả lại to này. Dù lá to này, dù lá cái ta dù lá ở bã này, cái ta mình là đánh này, ai vay to này lại thêm lại đánh này cái thằng chẳng. Rồi man nhom lên cái làng thôi bàn mơ lại bò kêu vào đây khơi bọt khơi và tê cái chạp vô xì xinh lòng đón chùm này và rồi là làng nơi này vào đây ai lớn năng tiết vào đây khơi bọt tê này mỹ miền phải là ok vào đây hay là đã xì xinh off file mong vào đây nhưng miền sơn là đầm vầy nhóm đầm vầy gì kêu vào đây nhóm chạp chăm bánh bơi rồi đọc lá nhóm miền lôi bọc hòn ok vào đây ba cái rồi bỏ phẹt pay pi pe pa rồi bỏ riêng phè cho mơ nhiều cho nhiều nhầm xong vay thêm 10 tiền nữa này trong đang làm việc khăn và nát này vay thêm lại đần tiền vào nè tại giờ lại đần play của mọi game mơ nhiều lại đần thời khăn là đần chứ đần cứ phải vay một thế nè mà nó đặt xin nói rồi đặt thêm kaza nè kaza cho nó xong cho nó hiện lại đần ok rồi sao đằng cái tờ bà đã đang chơi tiếp mình là hyper bloom này hyper bloom ai nè cái thằng đã ca giá em chưa này mình ta thằng một mỗi là bị chặt khía đây nào nè khơi nhạt cắt chân ngọt sầm nát bơ hả hiện bơ hết nè ngó quá đánh cho on trên hú tao tiết mấy được em ăn cái nè bố nè ngó bà ra chăm mừng nghi hai là chớ đi vào này hai chớ lấy mình tem vào này một ngóp ê tôi quên của bạn mấy xem mana nè sam men
Everybody stand! Eat this! Rain outlines your fate. There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
ngọt nộp kia tiết cho anh này mà chơi thế cho on hưu tao hỏng hắn nó xem nan này ra đúng không xem nát không luôn ngọt ấm cứ chẳng nè ở chỗ ngọt quá này vay tranh hưu tao hỏng hưu tao trong lăng chiêu nè ngọt nè cái chân ngọt ngọt quá hưu tao lăng chiêu đâu nè cái đến cá đây này này tao hai thế này con này thế hai thế này ta sẽ đến cho con ba tích ăn vài này ngọt là nè thì con ba chương tích con ba hưu tao tích nữa con ba hưu tao này con ba hưu tao tích này ngọt này và chèo đó chứ bảo à chơi lên đấy khang giả bí tiết này sao vậy ta khang giả bí tiết hello và daily man má khang giả bí tiết này sao men trong ban sau thì sẽ ok vào đây ví vào đây hai vào đây thay cô bong sông CVD dây mùi kêu đây vòng vai chop mưa con ra mùi là đánh bơ cut an island but in half but can kill those guy this guy ក្រដិនបើស no crit នេះ no crit បើសប្រហែលម្ដងមិញ no នេះយើងតែយើងមិនវាយអស់ចាំវាយដល់ សុំចាស់ចាញ់ប៉ុណ្ណឹងនេះយើងឈប់វាយនេះ ខ្លាំងចាស់ប៊ីទៅសាហាវមែនពួកមេនេះពួក Hitcher នេះខ្លាំងដល់នេះអីនេះណាគេមើងងាយ Hitcher នេះ Hitcher ខ្លាំងនេះក្រុម Hitcher ខ្លាំងចាស់ប៊ីនេះខ្លាំងចាស់ប៊ីទៀតមែនតាអាប៊ីរ៉ែនវាយឈ្នះតែ challenge នេះវាយឈ្នះនេះសាហាវរបស់គេនេះ តែគាត់ថាបើហើយប្រឡំអាចឈ្នះនេះហើយប្រឡំណាតែនេះយើងជិលដូយើងជិលដូមែនជិលដូញញ៉ៃជិលដូ artifact តែហើយប្រឡំគាត់ថាអាចអូខេណាស់សារហើយប្រឡំ damage កប់សេរីហ្មងនេះប្រឡំក៏បានហើយប្រឡំក៏លេងអាចវាយបានហើយប្រឡំវាយពួកអាមិញនេះសារតួអង្គសារតួអង្គធីមហ្នឹងគឺមិនប្រើបើទេធីមហ្នឹងគឺប្រើតែ skill ចោលអញ្ចឹង skill នេះមានប្រើរហូតអញ្ចឹងអត់អីទេនេះយើងអាចវាយបានរហូតតែបើធីមមិញហ្នឹងយើងប្រើត្រូវការបើសត្រូវការ energy ច្រើនហើយបានយើងមាន damage វាយតែបើធីម high បលុំនឹងធីមបលុំ not need energy នេះប្រើ skill ប្រើតែបើសប្រើ skill ប្រើតែនេះចោលនេះ skill ណាដា skill អាយ៉ាតូ skill red skill សុងលី skill សុទ្ធទាំងអស់ហ្មងនេះបើប្រើក៏បានស្អាតយើងតែគាត់ថាតួអង្គម្នាក់ផៃបលុំវាយបានឬបលុំនេះគាត់ថាវាយអាចវាយបាននេះតែយើងជិលដូ artifact ញ៉ៃ skill អេស៊ូគេបើបើសាក់វាយនៅបើវាយឈ្នះខ្ញុំទៅសើបើតាដឹងហើយបើខ្លាំងខ្ញុំទៅវាយឈ្នះ
Adventure time. Off we go.
អស់ហើយភ្លេចមើល level 1 error បាត់ដល់ចាំតិចខ្ញុំសុំនេះសិនយកឆេមសិនអស់នេះ
Adventure time.
Let's go ពួកផេនេះ enemy ឬមិនណា enemy ឬសត្វធម្មតាទេ
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
យើងមិនវាយណានេះអត់វាយកាត់ហើយម្ដងនេះវាយកាត់តាចាំវាធ្វើអីហ្នឹងនេះមិនវាយវាចឹង
Off we go.
សំខាន់នេះឥឡូវហ្នឹងធ្វើមកឥឡូវនេះយើងយកឲ្យកើតតានេះដឹងនេះ dendro kuli ហៃដ្រូគូលីតែយើងមើលខ្ញុំសុំមើលនេះសិនសុំមើល build border នេះមើលសិនបញ្ញាគាត់អេដមកខ្ញុំមែនអត់នេះហើយ where wanderer នៅណាវ៉ាដែរឈ្មោះវ៉ាដែរឈ្មោះអីគេនេះមែនអូខេ hidden character ខ្ញុំឆែកវ៉ាដែរយល់វ៉ាដែរអូខេចុំមិនយ៉ាងទៀតលុយបើគេចាទៅនៅសាមរោនៅនេះស្រួលណាស់នៅ Fontaine ណាឈាមចានពេកវាយពេកវាយទៅបាក់វាយគេ skill noble ស្មៅ feel គេបើដែរចង់និយាយថា redden មែន no បើដែរទៅបើដែរប្រើ skill ហើយបើក៏នៅ feel ដែរមិញបើដែរខ្ញុំ win boss អីគេ win boss engulfing torrent ខ្ញុំយកហ៊ូតៅអេនយេឡានវាគេបើដើដាណៃបងមើលហើយយ៉ាឧស្សាហ៍ខ្ញុំវិញបើដើបងបើហើយយ៉ាឧស្សាហ៍បើដើបៀលមិនបើដើ
Ow!
ឈ្មោះ alone
Where did that come
តាំង
from?
តាំងរូបឌីលុកចាំមិញ account ណាគេមែន account ហ្នឹងទេចាំខ្ញុំចូលវាយហ្នឹងវាយមើលវាយសាប់មើលវាយឯងចាំបដវាយឈ្នះចាំថតឲ្យខ្ញុំមើលបដ
Good
បើ
things
វាយឈ្នះ
come
មើ
to
ល
those who
បដ
don't
បាត់
wait around.
account បដបាត់រើchoខ្ញុំហើយបដចេះវាយ
That's what they say.
ឈ្មោះអីគេមិញរូបឌីលុកឯងឈ្មោះអីគេមិញ alone account ច្រើនពេកខ្ញុំចង់វល់ attack 1000ចាស់តាមើល crit បដមើល crit បដចង់នេះបដហើយមើល crit បដអត់ខំបដហើយមើល crit បដអត់ខំបដហើយមិនចេះតែម្លែក clip អូខេបើដើមគាត់ថាតែខាច់ឲ្យជាងតែខាច់អីមិនខាច់ដើម្បីសិតអាវុធ free អាវុធនេះអាវុធកាយ4យើងវិបានអានេះយើងតែងមិនអត់គាត់តែខាច់គាត់ថាបើអត់មានមែន the set នេះ after defeating an enemy increase តែយើងវាយ enemy ងាប់បានយើងបាន attack 12%ហ្នឹងហើយ effect ហ្នឹងគាត់ style ទៀតអស់នេះបើប្រើអាហ្នឹងវិញបើចាប់ហើយวันเรานะเปล่าวีบุญสัตว์อะบ่ได้อัดเตาอะบ่ได้จับอะบ่ได้คิดบ่ได้ก็สเตอร์อัดไปก็เตาอาวุธนั้นไอ้ปราบ้านตายคิดก็ถ้าออนเชียงวิสัตว์อันเนี้ยจังเบลบ่ได้เซาออได้บ่ได้ตายมาเล็กบ้านตายอัดเตาបើដើកំប្រើ V 4សិតបើដើ V 2ប្រើ V 2សិតបានហើយ attack 2មកបើដើខ្ជិល fast attack ថ្មី
Anyway, knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
Tao này
Ben's
cho thua con
adventure
phải to nè.
team, assemble!
យើងធ្វើចាប់នេះខាន់អាងឆាប់អានបានលេង account ថ្មីនេះឥឡូវលេង team កាសាម្ដងបងកាសាមែនកាសាលេងបានតែខ្ញុំបាទ team កាសាមកដាក់ national កាសានេះនេះ national ខ្លាំងមែនតានេះ national កាស៊ូហាចាំណាកាសហតោះយើងជំនួស A តោះយើងប្រើ team A សិនណា
All right, let's head off.
កាសា DPS ឥឡូវនេះមែនតាកាសា DPS នេះមែនអត់បៀលនេះកាសា DPS មួយបាទប្រើ jet ឬប្រើ blade misplater គាត់ថា jet ល្អជាងនេះ jet បើ jet DPS យើងអានេះនៅមកយើងទៀតណានៅមកយើងតិចមកមើលមក3ហ្នឹងងាប់ហើយកើតទេអត់ទៅឈឺទេណាតែប្រើតែដូរតែនេះបានអញ្ចឹងមើលជុំ no មកកើតទេអត់ដល់ទេទៅយ៉ាងម៉េច effect ប្រើនេះ effect ប្រើ DPS កាសាមាន effect ប្រើហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងមិនធម្មតានេះមិនលេងនេះទេ DPS ទេធម្មតាខ្លាំងណាស់មិនធម្មតាខ្លាំងណាស់នេះ team នៃសកាថាញ៉ាំប៊ីឈ្នះតែធម្មតានេះមិនប្រើនេះទេមិនប្រើគេមិញអានេះមកក្នុងនេះមានតែគេប្រើ file នេះអត់ក្នុង team នេះអត់មានហ្នឹងទៅ team នេះមានប្រើ file នេះមួយល្អសោះយើងបាន energy តែយើងប្រើហ្នឹងក៏បានតាកាសាអ្នកផ្ដល់ energy ឲ្យ team តាយើងមិនដូរ DPS ទេ team ហ្នឹងក៏ខ្លាំងដែរមិន DPS ក៏ខ្លាំងដែរកាសាហ្នឹងយើងលេងនេះយើងលេង account នឹងមិនវាយហ្នឹងមែនវាយ win បាន reward អត់ reward គេ reward បាន4ត្បូងហ្នឹងបាទត្បូងហ្នឹងបាន4ហ្នឹង
We've talked to all 3 suspects.
បង
Purely
ការបើក
based on
មុខ
their conversations with me.
បងមុខបងសង្ហាណាស់បងអូខេ អូខេ
None
បើ
of
ទៅ
them
ទៅ
sounded particularly
អត់តាន់
suspicious.
បានបាច់ទៅកុំចាំ bill ត្រូវខ្ញុំឲ្យមើលបើដែរបើ bill មិនត្រូវខ្ញុំមើលតែបើខ្ញុំ bill ហើយត្រូវខ្ញុំមើលតារា
Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still
បើ
compile
ខ្ញុំ
what
និ
we
យាយ
were
ទៅគ្នា
able
យើង
to
ខ្ញុំ
find.
ប្រាំឲ្យគាត់នៅតែអត់ធ្វើតាមឲ្យខ្ញុំមើលតារានេះអត់យល់មែនតាវាចាខ្ញុំប្រាប់គាត់ bill ឲ្យនេះហ្នឹងគាត់ធ្វើតាមតែហើយឲ្យខ្ញុំឲ្យគាត់ bill ឲ្យខ្ញុំមើលទៀតឲ្យខ្ញុំមើលហើយប្រាប់ឲ្យនៅអញ្ចឹងតែខ្ញុំយល់ឲ្យខ្ញុំមើលអីនេះអត់យល់មែនតាឲ្យខ្ញុំមើលបានអីវិញខ្ញុំមើលបានចង់ខ្ញុំមើលមានគោលបំណងអីនេះអត់យល់នេះ បងគ្នាឲ្យខ្ញុំមើលឲ្យគ្នាធ្វើតាមអាហ្នឹងគ្នាខ្ញុំមើលឲ្យតែខ្ញុំមើលឲ្យខ្ញុំប្រាប់ឲ្យអ្នកគ្នាអត់នេះហ្នឹងអត់បដូរអត់នេះហ្នឹងហើយខ្ញុំមើលតែអត់យល់គ្នាអត់យល់ដល់គោលបំណងអ្នកគ្នាទៅមួយចំនួននេះមិនមែនគ្នាមើលទាំងអស់ទេគ្នាយើងមួយចំនួនគ្នាខ្ញុំប្រាប់គាត់ប្រហែលដងហើយតែខ្ញុំឆែកម្ដងហើយមកទៀតគឺខ្ញុំវានៅតែអត់វានៅតែអត់ត្រូវនេះខ្ញុំអត់ដឹងគាត់មកពីអី
That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered and that he had no choice before he left home that day. If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
ថ្ងៃមិញគេចូល world ហើយថាវណ្ណរខ្ញុំ have better artifact ដល់ខ្ញុំ check វណ្ណរគេ for PVV set អូខេមែនអូខេបាទដែរអាខោហ្នឹងឈប់ farm ហើយធុញពេកមិនចឹងបាទដែរហើយថាតស៊ីសិចបាន DPS តែយើងលេង DPS ធម្មតានេះធ្វើអ្នកចេញ remake ចឹង remake ចេញឈឺជាងគេចឹងតែហើយថាលេង DPS វាអត់តំណងបងសិងឈោប្រើអាវុធប្រភេទអ្វីបានខ្លាំងបងសិងឈោប្រើសាកហ្នឹងល្អជាងគេបាទដែរអាវុធផ្កាយ4ណាសាកគេវាយ sword ហ្នឹងល្អជាងគេចម្រោះទី1របស់សិងឈោ 4 star ល្អជាអាវុធ crit
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
Oh? And why is that?
បងមើលវណ្ណរខ្ញុំម្ដងបើដែរម៉ាឡៃបើដែរឈ្មោះឲ្យគេបើដែរមាន fan ខ្ញុំអត់
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
Huh. So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the order and seek protection from my father.
Seems the third person was the one who
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory. Besides Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well. It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible.
បើសុំ ID add friend មួយ ID ខ្ញុំនៅក្រោមហ្នឹងបើនៅក្រោម screen ហ្នឹងមិនឃើញអត់នៅកន្លែងនេះចុង screen ហ្នឹងកន្លែងខាងក្រោមជ្រុង screen ហ្នឹងបើខាងស្ដាំ8កុដ54 10កុដ122បើ ID
But who among the 3 suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
បើឈ្មោះគេដល់ច្បាស់ឈ្មោះខ្ញុំស្រួលរកបើអត់ដឹងឈ្មោះអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំបាក់រកដោយសារមានគ្នា add យើង add មកច្រើនណា
Florent? It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques.
សងលីខ្ញុំទៅបាន HP 40000បើចិត្តប៉ុន្តែប៉ុណ្ណឹងល្អអត់ប៉ុន្តែអូខេបើដល់ 40000 ល្វែចិត្តអូខេហើយផែចង់ប្រហែលខ្ញុំ40000អីតា 40000 HP អីតាតែខ្ញុំ build Lee Crit ហើយនឹង GO
But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security, so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly.
maybe it was someone else okay Marcel sorry nè cái
Uncle
chơi
Marcel? My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number of projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques.
ខំតូចខ្ញុំចិត្ត AR 6ចិត្ត AR 6ហើយតែក៏មើល explore map អី35-50% ប៊ីខុសខ្ជិលដល់ខ្ញុំដែរខ្ញុំដូចគ្នាហ្នឹងចិត្តនេះចិត្ត60នេះអស់ខ្ញុំ59ជាងនេះចិត្ត60ហើយតែអត់តាន់មានតំបន់ណាមួយ 100% nation ណាបង pin ID មក ID ឯងបើ ID ខ្ញុំ pin នេះបើខ្ញុំ pin នេះហ្នឹងនេះបើចាំដល់មើលឃើញថាក្នុងក្រោមនេះបើដល់ខាច់ okay បាទ
And with funds from the confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex.
សិនជើបើខាច់កោសេរីនេះ
It's still really hard for me to imagine
ឈ្មោះ
though.
cheat okay ដល់ខ្ញុំ
After
មើលឲ្យ
all,
ខ្ញុំ
Uncle
នេះសិន
Marcel has been around since
Nhâm
I was
lên.
just a child.
នេះសិតចប់ហើយសិននេះខ្ញុំសារលើប៉ាជាប់ខ្វេះ
Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of Mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
បងធ្វើមិនបានរោគទឹកអាប់ item បានច្រើនទឹកអីគេបើដែរទឹកអីគេរោទឹកអាប់ item ទឹកគេនេះទឹកអីគេ item គេបើ item គេ item គេប្រាទឹកនេះ item គេអាប់ប្រាទឹកមិនតែមានហ្នឹង
Thierry, you say? Huh. It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use.
ខោនខ្ញុំណែមនរគេលេខ្ញុំនេះឲ្យ
But
add មកសិនមក
I didn't feel like he was
Mr.
lying
Chai.
when he was talking to us about the mecha. I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering under wraps.
Yeah. Had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Who could it be?
I think ចំឃើញគេ select មែន select នេះមែន select evidence មែន person យ៉ាងម៉េចគិតចោលនិយាយចម្រិចបរោះមកហ្នឹងនឹងចម្រិចបរោះទៅសារយើងខ្ជិលគិតច្រើនណាស់អស់នេះ No Marcel
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these three, did he?
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the three, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well.
What ទឹកអត់ត្បូងអាវុធមិនមែនបងប្រហែលថ្ងៃទៀតបងលេង account តូចខ្ញុំលេង account តូចដែរអូខេបាទដែរចាំមើលនេះខ្ញុំលេង account ចប់ខ្ញុំលេងអានេះលេង account នេះចប់បងធ្វើមិនបាន item ឆាប់ level 20ដល់ព្យាយាម farm ដល់ farm របស់របស់យើងត្រូវការហ្នឹងបាទយើង explore ធ្វើ quest វាយបិសាចដល់វាយពួកបិសាច enemy ទៅបាន item material យើងអាប់ប្រពុតហើយត្បូងយើងជីករ៉ែយើងអាចនេះបានមកយើងរកបានត្បូងហើយនឹងជីករ៉ែឬយើង farm តាម Catherine
The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight.
ខ្ញុំលេងមួយដែរអូខេបាទ farm ហើយអរបានហើយ 54បងបើលេង account តូចខ្ញុំលេងជាមួយផងបានអត់ចាំមើលសិនបើចាំមើលសិនលេងជាមួយតូចវាលេងលេង account តូចដែរមែន
Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back
តែ
to
ហើយ
Uncle
គេបើដែរ
Marcel.
see someone who is close to you
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
វ៉ាវពងធ្វើ anniversary quest មែនហ្នឹង no account បើ account quest
Yes, Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now.
okay you enhancement or ហ្នឹងហើយបើបាទបងខ្ញុំលេង account តូចដែរ
We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
ខោខ្ញុំទៅលេងបាន46ថ្ងៃមិនដឹងតាមលេងយ៉ាង
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
ជុំតែឆាលជួបឆាល I know but they said the person they are put on trial is a Fatui harbinger ជុំឆាលធ្វើគេណាឆាក៏ឆា
What? Is that someone you know?
Yeah, we know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
wait
It's absurd, don't you think?
where he been
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Right. Because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
សំខាន់ vision ឆាផ្ញើនិយាយមក vision ហ្នឹងឆាយកវិញនៅហើយមែនអត់
I understand. Well, partner, what do you think we should do? We still haven't found any conclusive evidence. Huh? Split up? What do you mean?
I confident in my combat ability
Just as expected of my partner. Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Irenaeus, leaving his home base wide open.
AO51 ចុំបើលេងអាន41ថ្ងៃ AO51 លើលេងលឿនមែនខ្ញុំខ្វះ8 point XP ទៀតឡើង AO55 អូខេបាទអូខេ account quest តា anniversary quest 70% អាហ្នឹងបើតាក់តងនេះបើតាក់តងនឹងគ្រួសារ Navia មិនឲ្យឃើញ Navia សារមុនហ្នឹងយើងតាក់តងនឹងស្អីគេតាក់តងនឹង Lini ឥឡូវយើងតាក់តង Navia ម្ដងមីខ្វះ 150k ទៀតឲ្យ57អូខេបាទ Child impression 20ជាដល់សារអូខេបាទបើក spoiler ខ្ញុំបើក spoiler
You're right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
Leave it
We'll
to
help
me
you, just like you helped us in Lenny's trial.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malus, Silver. When did you two get here?
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson and figured that you might require our assistance. It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Arrhenius. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
See you then!
Yeah, let's go ខ្ញុំទៅលេង
Now that Navia
Một
has set
năm.
out for Arrhenius, we should also get going. The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over.
ខ្ញុំស្គាល់ញ៉ៃខ្ញុំទៅលេងខ្ញុំបើខ្ញុំលេងឡើងមួយឆ្នាំទៅគេអស់54ហើយដល់អត់សូវលេងឆោជាប់គុកគេបើដែរចង់លេងជាមួយបងដែរបងយក account មកលេងពេលជួមរោហ្នឹងគេបើដែរ account តូចមែន
According to
Oh, no,
Melissa's
that one.
info, the synth production base is underwater. Let's go and try to find the entrance.
អូខេស្គាល់នេះតើណាហ្នឹង
Finally found it.
អូ
So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base. It sure doesn't seem out of the ordinary at all.
maybe គាត់ធ្វើកោះរូលកាលហ្នឹងចេះធ្វើ quest អីទេចេះតែដើរវាយសត្វទៅឡើង level យូរ okay បាទបងធ្វើមិនបាន farm artifact បានផ្កាយ5 ថៃមុនយ៉ាងទឹកមែនតាជុំ what the heck នេះមែនចារ៉ាំទេតែបើនិយាយអត់ចារ៉ាំតោះនេះចុះនេះ ចុះនេះដែលឃើញណាដែលឃើញយ៉ាងទឹកណាមិនតែហើយមុនលើនេះចោះទឹកបានហើយចោះទឹកបានចាំមិនចឹងនេះអត់ប្លាប់ចឹង គុកមីហៅទឹកឡើងអែមចុះនេះមិនចឹង well they don't want it to stand out
You're right.
what the heck
Important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective
នេះដូចអត់ដែរមាន
measures.
quest ណាយ៉ាងទឹកមែនអត់នេះហ្នឹងអានេះមិនហើយមុនយ៉ាងទឹកចឹងចម្លែកនេះដូចចម្លែកមែនអត់តែហិនលេងតាឡៃមកដល់មានដែលឃើញយ៉ាងទឹកមែនអត់នេះ
Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
ជុំហើយផៃមុនថាពេលយើងលេងគឺយើងលេងគេលេងកន្លែង account quest ហ្នឹងលេងទៅថាផៃមុនថាដូចជានេះថាអត់ចោះទឹកទេថាមុននឹងចាំនៅខាងលើយ៉ាងខាងក្រោយណាចាំនៅខាងលើគោកហើយឲ្យយើងចោះម្លងទឹកតែឯងទៅអញ្ចឹងណាឥឡូវមិនមកចោះទឹកដែរយ៉ាងហ្នឹងយល់នេះកាត់គេហ្នឹងមិនចឹងនេះមិនចឹងទៅដល់បើតាំងឲ្យខ្ញុំលេង40 90 day rank 30ជាងទេចាំមើលនោះស្ហាមហ៎លេងលេងលឿនហ្មងលេង40ថ្ងៃអស់51ចុំផៃមុនមកជងទឹកបានណាយល់នេះ what the heck ហាចូលមិញទីតាហ្នឹងហើយទីតាហ្នឹងហ្នឹងតាហ្នឹងមែនចូលរហហ្នឹង wait តានេះមែនណាវិញត្រង់ដែរនេះមែនស្នាស្គេហ្នឹងអត់យល់នេះនេះដូចយើងឆ្លៃហ្នឹងឆ្លៃតានេះលេងធ្វើហើយតាក៏នេះ no គ្នាអញចូលមកបែបឆ្លៃធ្វើហើយតាមិនឆ្លៃមែនហ្នឹងនេះវិញហ្នឹងហើយយើងត្រង់តែយល់ផៃមុន not drown wing in គេ what the heck មិនដឹងនេះចម្លែកណាស់ហ្នឹងនេះបាក់ហ្នឹង no well wow ហើយមុនចេះ swim water hello brother and everyone today sister Nalin ជួនកាលជួបផៃមុនដំបងផៃមុនលងទឹកហើយយើងស្ទួយបានឥឡូវហ្នឹងនិយាយនឹងទឹកហ្នឹងណាគ្នានិយាយទៅផៃមុនកាញខ្ញុំលេង quest ជួបគាត់ថាគាត់ខ្លាចគាត់អត់សូវជួយទឹកទេអត់ចោះទឹកទេថាពេលយើងចោះក្នុងទឹកគាត់នឹងចាំនៅលើគោកនេះពេលទៅ Fontaine ណាតែឥឡូវមិនក៏ចង់ទឹកដែរយល់មិនដែរយល់មិនដែរអត់យល់បរោយនេះ
Wherever in this world
ហើយគាត់ថានេះហើយកំហុស
I carry memories of
កំហុស developer ហ្នឹងនេះគេអត់បានគិតឡើងហ្នឹង
displayed.
ទៅឲ្យមិនមកតាំងម្ដងនេះគេ
It is
បាន
the last link I have.
តែនេះនិយាយក្នុងទឹកទៀតនេះនេះចោះនេះលេខ quest ហ្នឹងនេះចឹងដែរអត់ឬតែខ្ញុំមួយទេឬគ្នាយើងចឹងទាំងអស់គ្នាផៃមុនសាសផៃមុនគេអាប់ហើយគេបើដែរក្រែងបងឯងឲ្យផៃមុនអីគេពីក្នុងអីគេក្រែងបងឯងឲ្យផៃមុនពីក្នុងអីហើយហ្នឹងគេបើដែរឥឡូវចេះហើឥឡូវចេះមកមើលវិញហើយមែនអូប្រហែលគិត reply ដែរចុះនេះមិនមែនតានេះអត់យល់មែនតា
Time to go.
កាត់អីគេហើយនឹងកាន់និយាយនឹងទឹកទៀតនេះហើយពេលនិយាយថាអត់ចោះក្នុងទឹកទេទៅចោះក្នុងទឹកឯណានិយាយទឹកទៀត What the heck ចម្លែកអត់មិនដែរចម្លែកមែនតានេះ4.1 បើចេញហូតតៅមកដឹងតែចាប់បានអត់ទេបងចរតើអីធ្វើ DPS strong បងអត់ទៅហើយយើង DPS បើដល់អាចលេង Raiden ក៏បានអាយ៉ាកានឹងអាយ៉ាកា strong នេះបើគាត់ Raiden ក៏អូខេដែរលេងបាន
Time to go.
ខ្ញុំអត់ដឹងដែរព្រោះ AR អត់ទាន់លេងដល់បានហើយដែរនៅស្ងៀមបើបែលគឺអត់មាន AR តាមដល់ AR ឡើងផុតកំណត់ហើយ AR បើឡើងផុតកំណត់ហើយគាត់ខ្លាចគេទៅចោលទៅបានទៅតាមបើដែរការ quest ខ្ញុំផៃមុនពាក់អុកស៊ីសែនបានហើយដែរហើយកំប៉ុនវិញ It would appear that I must repeat my question again Mr. Tackler
Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances
ចាំមិន
case?
ឆាលទៅនឹងអា case disappearance ហ្នឹងវិញអា case បាត់ខ្លួនក្មេងស្រីនេះឆាលនៅពីក្រោយគេថាវេគេចោលប្រកាន់ឆាលឬ what អត់ឆាលអ្នកធ្វើគាត់ថាឆាលមិនមែនអ្នកធ្វើទេហើយគេចោលប្រកាន់
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right?
ខានជួបឆាលយូរអូនេះកាឆាលជួបយើងដំបងឆាលចង់នេះឆាលដូចជាចង់នេះចង់ដួលជាមួយនេះជាមួយខឺតអស់នេះជាមួយអ្នកនៅហ្នឹងអ្នកកាក់ដីនៅហ្នឹងនិយាយទៅឆាលកាលនេះប្រាប់យើងថាតែអបសុកពេកតនេពេកនេះទៅចង់មកដួលជាមួយអ្នកកាក់ដីនៅហ្នឹងលេងគ្នាឆាលនេះមកមើលនេះ
In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right?
នេះឃើញសួរចង់ដួលជាមួយ Clorend កូនចៅនេះកូនចៅរបស់អាខន Forina ចុំឆាលលេងមែនតើឆាល
I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received.
ផៃមុន hack អូខេវ៉ាដែរ What had its own law ខ្ញុំវល់ពីហ្នឹងបងតោះ team up ឲ្យគេវ៉ាដែរបើមិនចុះក្នុងទឹកមានណាគេជួយធ្វើ quest បងនេះចុះឲ្យដងណាចុះហងបង account បាន good yelan ហ្នឹងហើយវ៉ាដែរ account ហ្នឹងកប់សេរីហើយឆាលមក Fontaine ហ្នឹងគឺម៉ែអត់ប្រយោជន៍ចុំដល់ spoil ខ្ញុំនេះ
When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
ឆាសុហេនសាំឆាសង្ហាណាឆាសង្ហាតែនេះនេះសង្ហាតែស្អីគេ girlfriend សំលីហ៎
Hey, don't you understand? You're currently
Chồng.
the prime
Chụp kia,
suspect
chụp
for
này,
a
chụp
major
lady đưa
case.
đây.
This isn't the place for you to be
Chụp.
looking for fights.
lady ជួបប្តឹងទៀតនេះ
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
ចំនេះឆាមកចង់វាយមួយគេមួយឯងមកនេះបង confirm ចាំតិចបើ confirm សា friend ខ្ញុំ full ទេបើខ្ញុំនេះបងគេខ្ញុំទៅចេះលេងពេលមើលវីដេអូបង YouTube បងគឺ pro ហ្នឹងពេលហ្នឹងទៅបានកាសាហា first ច្រាតើ 5 star អូខេបើបានច្រាតើបានកាសាហា first 5 star អូខេបើល្អហើយដេកកាសាហាតាំងពីដើមទៅអូខេបើ
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly. We have made very little progress.
សំខាន់ឆាលវិសិនអស់ថ្មទៀតវិសិនអស់ហើយអេរ៉ឺហើយហ្នឹងដូចផ្ញើទុកយើងណានេះវិសិនគាត់ផ្ញើទុកយើងណាវិសិនគាត់ឲ្យទៅវាយមួយគេអត់យល់ណាឆាលគិតអីហ្នឹងអត់មានវិសិនចង់ទៅវាយមួយគេណាចង់ទៅដួលមួយគេអត់យល់ណាឆាលគិតអីហ្នឹងឆាលឆ្លើយតែនៅអីគេឆ្លើយតែនៅតែអន់ជាង 1 ទេ
In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man. Huh? What's going on? Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
គេប្រូអ្នកអត់មានវិសិនជួសមាជិកកើតអត់អត់អ្នកអត់មានវិសិនអីមាជិកនេះមែនមាជិកហ្នឹងនេះមែនចង់និយាយបើដាច់ចង់និយាយថា elemental skill elemental មែនមានតែបើត្រាវឡើយហ្នឹងអត់មានវិសិនតែអាចនេះបានស្អីហ្នឹងគេអាចស្អីគេហ្នឹងអាចមានមែនអាចគ្រប់គ្រង elemental បានមែនអត់នេះអាចប្រើ elemental បានមែនអត់នេះ traveler ហ្នឹងឯងគ្នា elemental អត់មាន7នេះ7 elemental តែឥឡូវមានតែ5ឯង4ឯ5 4នេះwait 4ឯ5 5ឯ5ហ្នឹងណា5 elemental ហ្នឹង
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics? We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default.
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway. So I'll take you up on that offer.
Okay.
So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is...
Is ណាគេអានេះចំឲ្យយើងអ្នកឆ្លើយ What the heck នេះខ្ញុំវល់បដ ாய் នេះគេ Colors Record ចំណាគេចេះនេះខ្ញុំអត់យល់ទេគេ Suspect Analyze អាហ្នឹងតែយើងដាក់បរោះយើងមិនខ្វល់ច្រើននេះ based on evidence avoid the true culprit behind the serial disappearance តែគេនៅបង្ហាញយ៉ាងនេះយើងលក្ខណៈយើង Marcel maybe
Marcel,
Chồng,
the
nhưng-
head of confrérie of Cabriere.
តែខ្ញុំដាក់ត្រូវទៅនេះតែខ្ញុំបានស្ដាប់រឿងខ្លះខ្ញុំបានដឹងរឿងខ្លះ
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
ចុះ friend to enemy
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it. And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
អូខេបងឆានអូខេបងឆានហ្នឹងគេលេងមិនខ្ញុំមិនចេះលេងសោះហើយគេលេងមួយធីមអីឆាលមិនមែនឆាលខ្ញុំអត់ដែរលេងជាមួយខ្ញុំអត់ដែរលេងគាត់ដែរនេះពិបាកប្រាប់ដែរតែឆាលប្រើព្រួយផងដាវផង skill គាត់ហ្នឹងទៅវារៀងអញញ៉ៃតិចតែលេងយីទៅអាចចេះលេងហើយវ៉ារនៅបងអារ៉នៅឯណៃតាត្រូវឲ្យជាមួយគ្នានិយាយបើដែរបងអារ៉នឹងអូខេណៃតាត្រូវនិយាយមួយគ្នាហើយទៅវាមានតំណមួយគ្នាណាគេថាA ជាម៉ាក់រ៉េដិនតែអានឹងដូចមិនមែនជានេះទេគាត់ដល់ខំឲ្យយើងបង្កើតនេះណាបង្កើតចេញមកដូចជារកនេះ puppet ហ្នឹងនេះ puppet ហ្នឹងតែวันរដូចជាបង្កើតក្រោយមុននេះផ្លេចបាននេះកើតក្រោយមែនណាមុននេះក្រោយនេះហើយផ្លេចទៀតហ្នឹងនេះហើយដូចជានៅជាមួយគ្នាហ្នឹងនេះ
Yes, I do.
មានតែជាមួយគ្នាហ្នឹងនេះវាមិនមែនជានេះទេមានជាបងណៃដាជាមួយវណ្ណរ៉ឺក៏មានអីទៅគ្នានេះគាត់ណាស្គាល់គ្នារ៉ាន់ដាមិនណាដាជួយវណ្ណរ៉ឺឲ្យកើតជាមនុស្សថ្មីអញ្ចឹងណានៅល្អអញ្ចឹងណា
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court. Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial. Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
អូខេនេះគ្នាកាត់ដីថ្មីទៀតហើយមិញកាត់ឆាលហើយកាត់អ្នកផ្សេងសោះនេះតែយើងថាចោតថាមិនឆាលថាអ្នកថ្មីអ្នកផ្សេងអ្នកនៅពីក្រោយរឿងហ្នឹង No not អីគេ No not elemental I mean magic like sound can teleport magic នេះមែនចំណែកមក sound and can teleport មិនបើ teleport មិន teleport ដូចនេះមែន skill គាត់មែន beautiful character បងថ្ងៃហ្នឹងបើលេង quest នឹងចប់បងធ្វើអីទៀតពេលចប់ចាំមើលសិនសពពេលយើងលេងតបើអស់ពេលយើងបិទ live
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your charges.
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father?
ខ្ញុំដឹងមិនដែរនេះយើងនេះសិនហើយយើងនេះសិនដឹងមិនដែរនេះតាហ្នឹងគាត់ចឹងអត់គាត់ថាតាហ្នឹងអ្នកនៅក្រោយរឿងហ្នឹងអត់តាមិនមែនទេនេះមិនមែនទេ
Come on, why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun.
Wanderer first ហ្នឹងហើយ Wanderer ដែលកើត first កើត first តែបរាជ័យតើបានកើតរដានមួយទៀត
If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
ចាំគេងអោប A បាយបងទៅលេង X អាសិនអូខេបើដែរមាននិយាយ in story
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Chồng.
On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Khmer. During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries. These are the known facts about the case.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene. Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
តើយើងអ្នកនេះម្ដងអ្នករើស evidence okay on the day chồng nè dân sẽ ăn cháo này dân đi vô đó dân sẽ ăn cháo nào nè no ngon kê này chồng what the heck chồng khả năng về khả năng nè
Something's not right. Let me think for a little while longer.
Mớ về nè nó nhìn trâu ra mình ra trâu mà nè Việt Nam nào nè thu cảnh sát này kìa
Testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered and instead shared everything with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility and had sent out another assassin.
Okay. to tiệt bong miền đằng sau mọc quanh ngày na ở tân đằng ấy vào đây bong vậy bò lại đần mùi mọc lại đần này chẳng nhầm vay mới mình chẳng nhà tan tận đây vào đây lại on lươn pe rồi ấy áp cho tớ ọt bàn nó ngay vào đây đây lên lươn pe lên pe nhặt pe chứng ở bàn này farm ở bàn farm này nói gì kì rồi những án những ai vô nữa những án những ai đã trâu lươn ta bây giờ án những đã vào đó bán này
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead.
Okay. และนี่คือเพียงรอสิ
A pile of clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene, and that they were turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice. Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
Okay, ផ្អៀងឯងផ្អៀងមែន successful refutation លេងតែខ្វេះឡើងលឿនដែរណាបើខ្វេះឡើងលឿន
Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine two things. One, do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
Chồng. Ồ điên ấy.
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
I thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave.
Oh, nè. Thế bò nâu to và nâu rô cà bít anh nâng cái anh nâng rồi bật anh nâng tệ tôn từ đó là disparent care tới anh mình cô sạ chừng năng chứ ai cô sạ đó cô sạ gọi tiệt chứ nè chẳng có sốt chất sắp lại chất vô chơi vô dual nè dual nằm bay chọc cái đây nữa
time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What?
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives.
ពេលឲ្យអស់55យ៉ាប់គេយ៉ាប់លេខតិចហើយអូខេបាន top fan នៅបើអត់ឃើញសញ្ញា top fan ផង
Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retained the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
ចាំយករោ proof ទៀតរោនេះទៀតដល់ហើយ
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand.
អូហ្នឹងហើយ Clarand ហ្នឹងនេះកាលហ្នឹងដូចជាឪពុករបស់ណាវីបានផ្ដាំប្រាប់ Clarand ខ្លះណានេះឲ្យការពារណាវីនេះខ្លាចណាវីគ្មានគ្រោះថ្នាក់អញ្ចឹងណាឯសារអាចហ្នឹងហើយនេះសារខ្លាចណាវីក៏កោកាយរឿងអាខេសហ្នឹងអា disappearance ខេសហ្នឹងនេះឥឡូវមកកោមកនេះដែរថាកាត់លេងខ្លាចនេះបើយើងនៅសង្ងំនៅតែខ្លាចទៀតវានៅតែមានការបាត់ខ្លួនរហូតអញ្ចឹងគាត់សុខចិត្តប្រឈមនឹងហានិភ័យនេះបញ្ហា
I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Yes, I did. As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Okay, nè. Này nó dây tròn này dây tròn rồi.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots.
ឥឡូវហ្នឹងកំពុងតែយ៉ាប់តិចហើយអូខេបាទខ្ញុំឲ្យអស់55លោកអស់ quest ធ្វើហើយទាំង sorry ទាំង world ឥឡូវនៅត្រឹម55ហ្នឹងចុំនៅឲ្យខ្ញុំ quest នៅទាំងអស់នេះ
And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Don't know what you can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations until I'm the only one left on the list.
និយាយទៅតានេះដូចជានៅក្នុងហេតុការណ៍ដែរតែហ្នឹងទៅឲ្យមានអ្នកផ្សេងដែរនេះគាត់ថាអាចពាក់ព័ន្ធទៅក៏ណាវាសង្ស័យតាហ្នឹងទៅតែតាហ្នឹងមកនិយាយត្រូវតាហ្នឹងនិយាយមកត្រូវគាត់ដូចជាទូគាត់ក្នុងហេតុការណ៍ហ្នឹងក៏មិនគាត់ថាគាត់អ្នកធ្វើរឿងហ្នឹងដែរគ្នា
Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter? But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage.
ខ្ញុំតាំងនៅ Snezhnaya នេះ Corporate name start with V and with E ជុំហើមចប់ quest ហ្នឹងដល់ម៉ោងបិទ live ម៉ោងមើលទៅហ្នឹងហើយបើ maybe ខ្ញុំទៅអាប៊ីអត់តាន់បានវាយបើមិនវាយបើវាយបាន5ជីមមើល
But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
មែនតានិយាយត្រូវទៀតទេ
I do apologize, Demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings.
ចំយកហៅតានឹងមកតានឹងមកថាឲ្យតានឹងមកបដៅវិញនេះ
Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
ប៉ះតាអ្នកចេះដែរអ្នកមានបទពិសោធន៍ដែរតានឹងមកបដៅអត់ហើយ
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well.
យ៉ាតើតិចពេកធីមវាយអត់បានណាដែរវាប៊ីរៀងបាក់តិចគឺយើងចិត្តត្រូវការពីធីមរៀងខ្លាំងដែរវាយបានតែបើបៀលពីធីមលេងបៀលពីធីមលេងទៅបានបៀល8ទៅ10ចរតើបៀលទៅនឹងវាយល្អបានល្អទាំងអស់យើងវាយបានដែរយ៉ាងអន់ផុត10ហ្នឹងតែបើចង់បានធីមចាន់យើងបៀល20ចរតើទៅ
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache?
ចុំសួរនេះសួរតានឹងវិញនេះសួរតាម៉ាសែលនឹងវិញនេះឥឡូវមកសង្ស័យ Vache ម្ដង
Oh, so you do know that name.
No អូតានឹងផាជីនេះដឹងស្គាល់ Vache ហ្នឹង
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
ចុំយ៉ាថាអាចដែរស្គាល់ទេណាដែរលឺទៀត
I was waiting for you to say that.
ចុំនេះ Okay, little while early at the entrance ចុំអូយើងនេះដឹងតើណាចុំមានចឹងទៀតសឹកមកយើងម្ដងនេះនេះនេះអូស្ដាប់ប្រធីហើយជួយទៅវាយអីដឹងនេះ maybe ធានហ្នឹងតែធានมันខ្លាំងតោះយើងមកស្គោ
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds come.
Huh? No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse.
Nice and spicy. Eat this.
ងាប់ហ្នឹងងាប់មកស្រាក់មកណាបាក់ណា
Whoa, the floor is going up.
ចាំបើយូរមែនតា
Mechanism in the middle?
ចាំលយមែននេះ
I really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
ហើយលយមែនតានេះនេះឆេះទៀត
Race you.
មានឆេះលាក់ណាហើយដល់មកឆេះសោះនេះឡាយមានឆេះលាក់
Race you. Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
ចាំឡាយធ្វើមិនគ្នាចុំចុះក្រោមមិនគ្នាអត់ទឹកហ្នឹងហើយតើណោះនេះតើណាទៅតាមណាចុះក្រោមសិនទៅមកយើងមិនដឹងទៅតាមណា maybe ក្នុងទឹកចុំក្តាមឡើយក្តាមតាអូវល់ចំវល់តាមកវល់គេ wait នេះមិនវល់ចឹងឥឡូវយើងអត់ធ្វើអីគេយកនេះធ្វើអីគេគេនេះប្រែគេនេះអូគេនេះអូអូខេ let's see អូមានទឹកនេះ
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top.
អូខេ
But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
ផែមកនិយាយនេះនិយាយលឺសលេងតែអត់ឃើញនេះលឺសលេងតែអត់ឃើញមនុស្សអូខេផែមុនពិបាករក artifact ល្អណាស់ហ្នឹងហើយបាទ artifact យើងព្យាយាម farm ទៅបានហើយបាទចំណាយពេលបន្តិច build hero មួយមិនងាយទេ yes brother
Fallen leaves adorn my night into the wind.
Rain out.
Mine's your fate. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's witness the power of Gugwa. Huh?
Mới tiền. Đâu tiền. Mà nó hay.
Time to go as one with wind and cloud.
You're toast!
Bye. Cái nào nè?
Time to act.
Mà mình let's go. Cho tao đang khơi nhau đã. Khơi plow hơi. Chùm.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
Cái khả lấy món lấy riêng copy thầm đa sẽ lấy mấy món. Chùm. What the heck? Chỗ nàyนี่มันtắt này tắt nó cao cái chọ đằng này.
Time to act.
Lôi mày. Che mới thiệt. Chùm close chẳng. Ok. Chùm. Nên mua này mình ấy cái nó. Cho chạm giấy ở pin nè. Vậy bản ta
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves adorn my.
Everybody stand back. Let's
Nice and spicy.
let me weave you a verse.
Eat this!
Into the wind.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
ngọ bạn nói nè.
Off we go.
Rồi. Ôi. Bong là sẽ bay bong. Chỗ này thế kìa. Mình đứng hay chẳng. Tự dưng let's go tao đá đó.
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum.
Maybe chập next night giáp hay muốn identity reveal. Ngọt đăng đá vào đỡ.
Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here.
Chẳng next night giáp coi cái mình nè. Nọt lén bắt tọa bị Fontaine chẳng. Nọt lén hai bàn. Nọt lén hai bàn. Đó next night giáp.
That's... What's all this? Aw, it's a bunch of really cute things.
Chút xinh dễ nữa.
Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
Chùm. Nè man. Treasure man.
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names?
Ồ, sai bỏ girl lần này bỏ. Sai bắt luôn nè ngỏ này.
Huh? You mean the girls from the serial disappearances? They were brought here?
Một rồi. Hả, anh này tao nè, anh mình tắt này, Paimon mau tao này ở đây nè. Đây mình Paimon không tắt ở nè.
They were turned into water. And all the boxes of things. These names. That means... Oh, this is terrible.
Mình thà chútแล้ว terrible แล้วเด็ด Paimon. Mình chưa ở tao ngáp bắt terrible แล้วนี่. Nhưng mà eo đàn môiទៀតđó nè. ជាគ្រឿងក្រៅរបស់សៃបាត់ខ្លួនហ្នឹងនេះអីសាម bottle អូននេះទឹកដឹង
Whoa. There's so much synth here. And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
There's so many.
Mixing in progress. Ready to drink? Stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled. Whoa, there's even fruit-flavored synth?
Well, that definitely prove that this is where they produce.
Yep, it's super obvious.
បានពីរហើយខ្ញុំចង់ដឹងថានេះយើងនេះយើងចង់ដឹងថា
What's this over here?
ធ្វើដើម្បីអី
Looks
ប៉ុណ្
like
ណឹង
some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
ចុំ24ណោះនេះ ហើយមុន
Sorry, traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before.
nhưng màมันจะอ่านได้ตอนนี้ scary ហើយណាគាត់អានសោះណា
How could someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
អីទេហើយមុនចេះខ្លាចជាអីណា
So that's why he did all of these experiments. Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
Okay, there are the now here. What? She?
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
He is the researcher on the Sajil here. Okay.
You mean Vache is the one who did all of these experiments?
Chum. The main man here. Yeah, he signed up the bond of the experiment report.
So that's it. Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover and
The main man នេះក្បត់នឹងសង្សារឯទៀតតែមិនខឹងនេះហើយមិនខឹងហើយទៅចាប់អីទៅអត់គេចាប់នេះសង្សារឯងមិនអស់
No, that's not it either. If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
There must be more to this than meet the eye.
In any case, Paimon will write it all down.
យើងបានមួយទៀតហើយ experiment record now អីទៀតនេះ pole
Oh, look! There's an important looking basin over here, and it's full of water.
must be the water from oh
That means this is where they make all the synth, and that special water is the main ingredient. If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth, but the pure stuff can dissolve a human. Paimon will take notes on this incriminating evidence.
យើងបានមួយទៀតហើយចុំ evidence ចាំហ្នឹង exam book self
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes. Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him. Yep, it's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it.
ហើយនិយាយទៅកន្លែងនេះគឺ evidence មានទាំងអស់នេះផុសតាំងគឺមានទាំងអស់ហ្មងនេះហើយយើងឈ្នះបាត់ហើយនេះមានផុសតាំងអស់ហើយ
This should prove the existence of the third person, right?
yes
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia.
อ๋อผมmuốnอ่านไหมหนอเนี่ยอ่านนี่เหมือนกระดาษไหมหนอจม
Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
They plan this well in advance นั่นแต่ว่านึกถึงโปรแกรมของแม่นนำไปบดอักแค่ disappear ดับนะซาตานั่งแตะตรงหนึ่งตาขลานั่งแตะตรงหนึ่งดังรึงแตะตรงหนึ่งแค่นั่งเอาเนี่ยตัวสำหรับเจ้า
They're all just so evil. We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on. But
Who really is this Vache?
yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity.
Là cái Vache. Giờ ta chụp lựa chmua đã chụp đã tăng khinh mốc rồi.
No wonder even Nervalet wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
Clever, but maybe not clever enough. Let's look again.
Sure thing. Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
Over time តើចាំចាប់ quest ចាំបិទ quest ហ្នឹងយូរទៀតមិនបិទចោលយ៉ាងណាអញ្ចឹងយ៉ាងតទៀតហើយបើវានៅយូរទៀតហ្នឹងណាអស់ហើយដល់នេះអស់ហើយដល់ដូចជាអស់ហើយអស់ហើយតើនេះយើងនេះហើយតាអានេះក៏ហើយ now what ធ្វើទៀតឡើយត្រានេះlạiยังเมาតើមិនlạiยังเมาតើអស់ហើយតើនេះមែនអូសាមិញចប់ហើយតើយើងអត់តាន់ទៅយើងនៅរោទេម្ដងនេះគាត់ថាអូខេតើចប់ដឹងហើយតើតែនេះមិនចឹងផៃមុនអត់ទៅហើយមុនយើងលាវឬមិននេះអស់ដូចអស់ហើយតើម្ដងនេះអស់ហើយមានឡើយណាយើងត្រូវ investigate ទៀតនេះអស់ហើយ table អស់ហើយយើងលាវមែនយើងចេញមែនសាមិញយើងអត់តាន់នេះអត់តាន់ថាទៅសាយើងឡាតាចង់មើលម្ដងទៀតអញ្ចឹងណា
You take that side and Paimon will take this side. Check everything carefully.
អូ
We'll find something for sure.
នៅតទៀតនេះ
Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
ចុចអីគេចុចនេះមែនចុចមែនអូខេបដាចិត្តចាប់ឲ្យបងអូខេបដាតើយើង
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see.
ស្អីគេហ្នឹង
Vinier. Isn't that Vache's lover's name? Then you found her diary.
អូ
Let's see.
diary របស់សង្សាររបស់ Vache
Aw, it's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. She was so sweet too. Oh, Paimon feels even worse for her now.
ហើយមុនដល់ផៃមុននេះដល់នេះ emotional ដល់ហើយ take a look this page ចំមើលឯនឹងមើលមិនដាច់ទេនេះផៃមុនអានស្ដាប់ហ៎
So many! A whole page's worth! But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? The final name she decided on was Marcel.
ចំ Marcel ទៀតហ្នឹងឯងគាត់ថា Marcel និង Vache ទៅគ្នា
Wait, but Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Vinier's grown son?
Hey, wait. Has this case been going on for so long that his Iswache and grown son ជុំ
Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
ផៃមុនតាន់ដឹងតើចាំមានតែម៉ាសេហ្នឹងនេះមែនកូនរបស់ម៉ាសេហ្នឹងមែនហើយកូនតែយើង return to Obra Epic Class
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache? Oh, so you do know that name.
ចាំមើល cousin ចាំមកគេដែរត្រៀម
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
ចាំ
I was waiting for you to say that.
តទៅលេងមិញមកវិញជុំអូមិញយើងទៅរក evidence
As expected of my
right on
partner.
time
I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
Okay you say you never heard of Vache គ្នាយើងរើស evidence ហ្នឹងផាជាដល់ហ្នឹង diary មិនយ៉ាង diary មិននិយាយមិនចៃមានតកតងឈ្មោះ Vache និងឈ្មោះរបស់អូខេមិញតាហ្នឹងមិញនេះអ្នក diary នេះណាតែសិនមកខុសយើងនិយាយផ្សេងទៀតមែនអត់ត្រូវម៉ាច់
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
Oh, wait. What the heck? But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you have always been Vache. Chứ mẹ ta nắng Vache. Really?
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything. After your lover, Veneer, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you.
Oh. Chảរឿងយូរណាស់នេះ After your lover ចាតាតាំងពីក្មេងម្ដងចាំងតាំងតែធ្វើតាំងនេះតាំងចឹងមិនតាតាំងនៅធ្វើអាហ្នឹងតាំងពីក្មេងដល់ចាស់ចឹងអ្នកស្រីហ្នឹងបាត់ខ្លួនយូរចឹងហ្នឹងណា
You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vache.
មិនដឹងនេះហ្នឹង Vache ហ្នឹងគឺការកត់នៅក្មេង
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense.
ខ្ញុំផ្នែក2ម៉ោងហ្នឹង
Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong?
No.
You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this?
Pay
attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vignier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all.
What the heck តើហ្នឹងនិយាយទៅខឹងគេអត់ជឿរឿងថាមានវិធីណាដែលអាចធ្វើមនុស្សទៅជាទឹកហ្នឹងតើហ្នឹងប្រសោតមិនមែនយកទៅប្រសោតមិនមែន When get that has brushed set away by all yours as if it don't matter at all.
Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well,
too late now.
It's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Vignier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow. But I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved, no matter what I do.
ចំជិះយំទៀតចំផឹកដែរ
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve. Can't dissolve. Can't dissolve. Do you all see? I can't go. I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back?
Oh. អាតានឹងចង់នេះដែរនេះចង់ទៅដែរតែតើអត់កើតមកវិញនេះហើយគាត់ចង់រកវិធីចង់ព្រិងនេះគាត់ back ណាសង្សារគាត់ហ្នឹងchứ mìnhយកគាត់យកសង្សារគាត់មកប្រសោតនេះហើយប្រសោតហើយទៅបាត់ទៅគាត់ចង់ទៅដែរតែអត់ទៅកើតហើយគាត់ចង់រកវិធីព្រិងសង្សារគាត់មកវិញតែព្រិងមកអត់បានមែនអត់នេះ
I did all of that, and in the end, that accursed callous still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! I still need to save Vignier. A promise. We made a promise.
នៅតានៅស្រឡាញ់នេះតាសង្សារគាត់តានេះ
Vignier.
តាមិនគ្មានដល់ចាស់នេះ
Please, Vignier. Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
But yeah, now let's proceed to you.
The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vache and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignier. During an underwater expedition, Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vache as a result.
Man, God never saw that. Warrior accidentally came into contact with water from primordial sea and dissolved bắt luôn tao from in front of Vache. Oh này tao ta năng men này nè men vô bị sọt lên ni cọt này nè. Ni là đôi chị accident tao nè. Hello brother con see đây brother. Chật chọp hai bong không toàn bật like cái brother story Fontaine nothing best beside Graham năng ngay brother. He want to find way to bring his girlfriend back năng ngay brother. Ta bắt luôn đòi trái đó nè, ta cần có tàu explore tàu sao siêu nào nó crom tắc nè. Ta ban được chia khơi nhà chắc nè, bây giờ đào xí nè ta bắt luôn mà.
Vache learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life.
អូហ្នឹងហើយយើងយកគាត់យកអ្នកផ្សេងទៅពិសោធន៍នេះតែដឹងថាមិនបានអាហ្នឹងវាទៅជាអញ្ចឹងនេះចង់ដឹងទៅរកវិធីថាអាចនេះអាចមានវិធីរមកវិញអញ្ចឹងពិសោធន៍មួយទៅស្វែងឡើងចេះតិចនេះចាប់ក្មេងៗស្រីទៅពិសោធន៍នេះ
To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson.
អូនេះ
During the course of his research, Vache discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vache decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vache expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vache attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method.
ចុះមកតាំងនៅក្រោយនឹងកើតរឿងលីនេះទៀតហ្នឹងមែនតាតាសហវគេហ្នឹង
However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vache's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court.
ទៅតាហ្នឹងដើរចោតដើរតម្លាក់ខុសដើរតម្លាក់កំហុសលើគេដើម្បីឲ្យគាត់រួចខ្លួនអញ្ចឹង
Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
ចុះនេះជាងដឹងការប៉ាត់ហ្នឹង Let's go.
The oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vache. According to the judgment of the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale, Mr. Vache is guilty.
ជាប់តាំងចំណុចតាមនេះជាប់តាហ្នឹងតាហ្នឹងរកវិធីបកកែលេងកោះនេះតាហ្នឹង
Guards, take Vache away.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
ចាំតាម្នាក់ឯងសាហាវហ្មងហ្នឹង
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Yippee! We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves. Huh? Are you okay?
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
កើតគេណាវា
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner. See, Papa. Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Okay.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending.
Happy ending.
Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
ចាំមិនឲ្យទៅទេអានេះ รถเคยนี่รถเคยเนี่ยในบการเรื่องปัดไอ้เราแต่ไม่ห้ามคอดชาว
Please respect the laws of Fontaine.
อ๋อซาฉบับเนี่ย
This has always been the rule.
ฉบับเนี่ยฉบับเกย์จ้าตอนจับตอนไอเจนอย่างเนี้ย
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case.
Okay. Nó cái đâu vậy thế này vậy tiếp. Tao quay hai bye vào đâu. Wait, that machine animation look like pulling animation from Star Rail. Cái vậy đó. Sao nhận lại Star Rail chứ sao đăng bà đó. Bà đã xong ID Star Rail môi. Okay.
The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges.
Okay.
We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges.
Này tớ ô ra trước nắng dương trong thì tớ nắng xanh nắng này chậm xanh nắng bị xe tròn tha ban đôi chỉเราทำโพลแล้วคือเราทำโพลโดยซาการกัดđây này như sao cho là dạng đái tai chỉ biết ăn cả băng đâu bị nói nữa nè xanh này oratric này convert tao chi energy
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is...
bị xa bên chờ bị em phải thú vị
guilty.
chồng cô thi thế này chồng này what
Hey, that's not funny.
funny.
Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Nhưng mà xin error rồi.
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
Chồng.
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
Charge have been declared guilty by the Oratrice. Oh nè, xin nâng choประกัน ដូចជាថាឆាល guilty នេះ
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict.
What the heck? Chạm sân cái này.
Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
Chồng. Dạ, thấy đó.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine.
What
a joke.
Sao chết nè.
You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too.
Này lại trailer còn gì nè, trailer. Chồng. Chồng. Chồng lôi rồi nè. Sân lôi còn gì. Chồng. Chồng, ប្រែកាយទៅជានេះនេះ នេះ នៅវលេតតនីង
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find
What the heck?
But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Chắc là buông một tí đại. Chùm đâu đấy khăn mà nè. Họ mò tròn trao không?
Monsieur Novelette, what's going on? Shouldn't
chôm này mới chẳng hả họ phải cho anh cho đây đồ chồng ta nó khăng à nếu lẫn khăng à nè riệp chào chồng nè แล้วไม่จอดชาวไม่จอดประกันชาวอย่างซันน้องเอเรอร์มั้ยเนี่ยเรื่องมาปีนๆในบุกรอยเรื่องนึงที่ไหนจมชาวแต่ในเป้อับซอเป้ยังไงจังมาดูจะมวยใส่คลอเรนน่ะแล้วจวบแล้วตอนนี้
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court.
Hello, I found out what a pity. I was at when I got some leave yesterday. I was at the party, okay, but oh no, not the cousin. No, that remind me of Professor Snape from Harry Potter. Oh, ខ្ញុំគេអត់សុខចិត្តដូចឆាតដែរណាដែលវាអត់សម
All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
If Chiu just doesn't know, then we have no choice but ask Akon herself. Oh, maybe តើតោនឹងនេះដល់ Akon ហ្នឹងនេះមិនអត់
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it.
ចុំមកសលេងចេញមកដូចចង់ដូចខ្លួនហ្នឹងចង់ភ័យមិនសលេង
I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me.
សលេងដូចមានសលេងដូចចង់ភ័យនេះដូចចង់ភ័យវិញនេះសលេងចុំសង្ស័យពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹង Foreigner នេះអាខេមិញនេះអាខេឆាលមិញ
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the oratrice herself?
ហ្នឹងហើយចំហើយ Foreigner អ្នក create.
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me. You thought even I had been blindsided by the oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama and excitement. And, of course, for every performance there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment! If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable!
ចុំ Akon នេះមិននេះតែចតប្រកាន់គេទៅពីហ្មង
All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the oratrice's verdict. គេថាបែកនឹងត្រាកននេះមែនបែកណាផ្លឹងឆាហាប៊ីសហ្វ្លំ9វាយមិនទៅបងហ្វ្លំ9បើដេអេអម៉ានហ្នឹងបើដេអេអម៉ានណាបើអេខ្ពស់វាយបានហើយអត់ទៀតប្រទៀងកបាក់តិចកាន់លើធីមបើដេ Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, It is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo.
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
ទៅនិយាយឲ្យតារួចខ្លួននេះទៅអត់ដឹងរឿងនៅបកយអាហ្នឹងហ្នឹងអាសៅទៅវាអត់ដឹងថារឿងកាត់អីបានអូរ៉ាទេហ្នឹងថាឆាលមានកំហុសអញ្ចឹងនេះទៅអត់ដឹងដែរហ្នឹងទៅនិយាយរួចខ្លួនហ្នឹងនេះកុំឲ្យបាក់មុខទៅអាខនហើយទៅអាខនហ្នឹងទៅធ្វើម៉េចក៏បាក់មុខនេះទៅមកវាសំខាន់ហ្នឹងនេះ
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now. After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff, so he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
ចុំ ផែមិននិយាយនេះមិននិយាយឲ្យឆាឬនិយាយឲ្យអតានោះតាវ៉ាឆេលាវទៅដកអបរ៉ាហោះតែយើងចាប់ដល់នេះយើងឡើងសិនតោះ
Time to go.
Body and mind.
ចាំណាផ្លូវ what the heck នេះមែន
Time to act.
ចាំនៅទៀត
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
ចាំតានេះមែន
Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
តាម៉ាសែល
Marcel, what are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest. Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
អេអហាក់បីហើយបងបាត់ពេលខ្ញុំវាយបេសអស់ឈាមមុនបាត់ហើយទៅបើដល់ព្យាយាមអាប់ level ចរទៅឲ្យបានខ្ពស់អាប់ឲ្យកប់បដ ாய் បាន level 8និង level 8 level 9កាន់តែល្អអាប់ level កប់អាប់ឲ្យមិចបដ ாய் level ចរទៅនឹងអាវុធហើយចាប់ធីមឲ្យល្អទៅបើដែរវាយបានហើយវាយ9ក៏ថាស្រួលតា
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vache? I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
មកតាឆ្ងល់តាមិនបានយើងដឹងឈ្មោះ Vache ហ្នឹងរកឈ្មោះឃើញអត់ស្អីអបណាហើយតាឆ្ងល់ថាប្រហែលជាលឺមកពីណាអញ្ចឹងណាហើយជាលឺមកពីណាគេអញ្ចឹងតាសង្ស័យនឹងសួរយើង
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
I met her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
It was around Fontaine of Lucine.
The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never... Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
Paimon ធ្វើការឆ្នះឯណា
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
និយាយទៅតាមហ្នឹងស្រឡាញ់សង្សារអត់ឡើងទេ
Humans, will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs?
អាណិតឆាលហ្នឹងឲ្យឆាលតនេពេកគ្នាមកចង់ duel នៅ Fontaine ឡើងជាប់ទោសបាត់
Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
តើយើង
Body and mind.
តែខ្ញុំគិតថាខ្ញុំអាទៅក្នុងសិននេះបិទ live ទៅក្នុងសិនថាយើង2ម៉ោងជាងឥឡូវ2ម៉ោងជាងហើយនេះអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំគិតថាខ្ញុំបិទ live នេះអញ្ចឹង2ម៉ោងកន្លះហើយយើងលេងតថ្ងៃស្អែកទៀតនេះថ្ងៃក្រោយទៀតតោះគ្នាអរគុណចាស់ចំពោះការ share និងការ comment like ដល់គ្នាយើងជួបគ្នានៅ live ក្រោយទៀតគ្នាបាយគ្នាបាយ good night គ្នា
Welcome to the Opera Epic class. Lady Farina hasn't changed one bit.